Privet, this is Salvation. I present to you Dragon Age Origins. We are still in the wilds. We are still at Morrigan's hut. I don't think there is anything of any consequence here. Flemeth. Let's... yeah, of course. Oh, and now we're on the map, and I will show you this now. There is the camp. We can go to the party camp, but that wouldn't make much sense right now. We can later go to Dindarim, which is the main capital, the capital city. We will go there last-ish. There is the Frostback Mountains, we will go there too. There is Salkus Pass, which is a side quest, a download content, Circle Tower, Lake Carnot Docks, Redcliffe Castle, Redcliffe Village, and Lothering, and the Brazilian outskirts. There will be a few more locations in the Frostback Mountains. There will be one. There is more downloadable content we will find later on. Do what now? Huh? Yes? Potentially problematic. Oh, whatever that was. We will... Yes, and when that happens, we know that on the way to our destination we are attacked or something happens.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Excellent question. Hello.
There!
Hang on.
More of the fiends ahead! Stop your drooling and save some dignity, fool.
Come on. Alistair, it would perhaps help if you came here instead of there. I'm looking at Morrigan a bit. You don't, bloody.
Let's grab some glory!
Nope. Okay, Morrigan can hold her own quite well. Considering how mages are rather fragile. Alright. Do I get it? Thanks. Those darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Yes, I always call him that. Don't ask. Party approval. Yes, the one party member who genuinely likes me would be the dog.
Very well.
What do you need?
That was what I wanted. Never mind. I didn't want to talk to Alistair right now. I wanted to
It shall be done.
talk to the loot.
I shall do it.
For the moment. Once we are in Lothering, I will
It shall be done.
talk to him a lot. So we are apparently on our way. Why is the game saving itself again? Right. Lothering. Oh, no.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friends. To your friend, we are not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You are toll collectors, then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You are fixing the highway. I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight the Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Oh, really?
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
I don't remember. You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation, thank you.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
I believe that they will attack me after all as soon as I loot this thing. Or maybe not. New quest, bandits on the road. And a fallen Templar. Yes, I have 2 of the side quests I want. Deal with the bandits. There's a barricade. You revealed. Okay, won't let you go. And I found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of something. Save a note. Of everything save a note. Perhaps the locker will mean something to someone back in Lothering. The Blight. And here we have Lothering and the Imperial Highway. Rest and resupply. Have arrived in Lothering. May rest and resupply here. Yeah, it's just the Imperial Highway, and then we can move on from here to Redcliffe Brazilian Forest, the Circle of Magi, and the City of Osagar. Okay. I remembered vaguely that they aren't exactly amused when you do that. For whatever reason. That guy's weakened, I believe.
As you say.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Logain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Turn Logain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Have you heard anything about survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Huh. I'm done asking questions.
Well then, let me go!
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
I'm turning you into the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do what they must. Come with me.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I shall do it.
Oops. That was pretty pointless. I like controlling mages because that's usually not that difficult. I don't know if Drain Life does anything if I'm at full health, but I can always try.
Very well.
Let me... yeah, for the love of...
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You've been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We should try and use these treaties, I suppose.
I agree. Have you looked at them?
Not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Ah, yes. That's why I got the idea. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
I've been exiled from Orzammar. I can't go back there.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason. 'Tis true.
How do we get to Orzammar from here, exactly?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
She doesn't know how to find it on the surface, fool. She has never been here before.
If you follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you'd know the way.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
You don't know that? You're a bleeding Templar and you don't know that? Where would Logain be, exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay. And this is Lothering or Lothering. They don't say it identically. I said it the same way twice now. At least close to. Pretty as a painting. There is a chicken that is actually named chicken. About approval, we have an approval rating down here for everyone. For Alistair it's neutral, +5. For Morrigan it should be +8. And for Ivanhoe it is absolutely... Yeah. I also believe that I already have a few gifts, and there are certain gifts for everyone This one is obvious for whom it is. And if I now send that kid... Do you see anything interesting? Oh, pity. Sometimes you find something. I thought in Lothering it does. Oh, not. Okay. You can always try. For some, I have read somewhere that the dog finds better things if he is, if he just received a gift. Now Morrigan, and I believe these gifts are both for Morrigan, but one of them might be for Liliana. Now where were you? Silver bracelet and travel necklace. I have notes on that. Or is that just one of these that you can give to pretty much anyone? Because I wouldn't know whom else to give this thing. I mean, obviously not Alistair. Anyway, I'll give it to her.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift.
Yeah.
You have my thanks.
I believe that was even for her. And we have, I believe, an armor for the dog. War point of the wolfhound. There we go. And Alistair can equip the shield. That one. Because it's actually a bit better. It has the spell resistance and the chance to avoid attacks. And I will also look if I have anything for this lot to equip. They shouldn't add fatigue, I think. But I wouldn't really know. Right. I think it's impossible to avoid fatigue entirely.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Right. I will, I don't have too much time left. I will, quickly do this. Not. Isn't that here? Seems not. Okay. No, that's a major thing.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go. I'm just here to keep
Okay,
watch.
can't ask anything else. There's one thing I want to cover before I...
Look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It is sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Yeah, Morrigan and
I shall do
compassion.
it.
That is also a gift, but one for someone we don't have yet.
I don't like this.
Are you the kid I can talk to?
Have you seen my mother?
You poor thing. Did you and your mother get separated?
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the Chandra child, someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
Did my height give me away?
Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
Well, your father is a bit prejudiced, isn't he? Because he says something nice about elves too.
Very well.
There it is.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Oh, she doesn't like it if I'm nice to people. Yeah, she's that sort. Let me quickly get rid of a few things because it's really my time has already run out pretty much.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
No, I'm not actually.
Good then. I'm barely making a killing as it is.
A killing. I need to look first what I really need and don't need. Ice arrows, for example, are a nice thing. This is something that I'll be carrying around for a while. I have checked the bows and the other stuff. That is a glove. Surveyor, 1 willpower. That sounds like something I'd give Morrigan. Do I have shoes for Morrigan? No, yes, but these are going to fatigue her, aren't they? No, not even. Well, why not?
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Yes, indeed I am. Let's see what you have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Let me wait a second.
If you must.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Okay. Let me sell that. These things are a bit too messy for my taste. At any rate. Now let me keep that. These shards use a frost rock, use more bonus to code resistance. Never mind that, never mind that. I'll keep these things. Can I? I don't want to sell everything because there is also the there's also this thing, and I want to keep this. Actually, I want to keep one of them. I also keep one of the chainmail sets. The shield. I'll also keep one of the bows. 6. Perhaps I don't even need it, I'll wait for that. Okay. And the runes I'll keep 2. Not these things though, these I don't need. I don't think that's an item I can use. We don't have the character who wants that yet. We won't have him for a while. Alright! We are... Actually, this was Servatia and Dragon Age Origins. If I don't forget, I would talk to Alistair next for a while. And then we go to the Chantry. Yes, that's what we'll do. Bye-bye.